be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down. Let me down.
We're going to kick it off. Method Black versus Wildcard Gaming, and finally, we're going to get to see the compositions which are going to be used in this first game.
Now, I heard backstage that Method Black gave Wildcard Gaming practice into the Rogue Mage Druid composition, and that practice that they gave them to be able to defeat Cloud9 could backfire, because if Wildcard Gaming can surpass Method Black's Rogue Mage Druid, it will have almost no answer for Wildcard Gaming. Method Black immediately attacking Looney, trying to pressure down the healer. Desperate first assault, maybe just trying to feel the water out and try and bait some cooldowns, but they're not finding anything initially.
Yeah, Wildcard Gaming nice and warmed up in a matchup like this. They just bested Cloud9 in a best of 5. Now for Method Black, we'll have to see what they can get done. Are they going to be able to find victory? Full Ring of Frost on Chaz. They're getting really aggressive, but unfortunately, Raikou not taking too much damage. He does have the Temporal Shield. Blizzo leaps over. Are they going to be able to take him down? This could easily be an ice block. Paralysis lands over onto Chaz. He manages to deflect with the Iron Bark, and it looks like Method Black will be able to stabilize.
Blizzo gunning for that ice block. Counterspell on now on Chaz. Iron Bark's defense is faded, and Blizzo pushes forward. Ice barrier gonna soak some hits here. Chaz trying to make it back and stabilize. Blizzo polymorphed around the corner, unable to be dispelled. Looney pushes forward to get it, playing very aggressive and in the face of Method Black. Chaz looks to jump over and initiate crowd control. Looney is cycloned and unable to heal. Morrow is in trouble, dipping dangerously low. This could be cauterized ice block if he's not careful. Looney catches the life cocoon immediately out of the cyclone, but they're shredding through it. Now cycloning Morrow low on health. Continuing the chain onto Looney further. Blizzo pummels it, breaks the chain. Kidney shot not going to be too devastating here. Good recovery by Looney.
Yeah, Raikou just playing very far away from Looney. He's not pushing into Looney to look for the polymorphs. Instead, he's dragging Blizzo out of line of sight, trying to get him caught in crowd control, the Frost Novas, as well as the polymorphs. This is an interesting strategy for Method Black. Instead of going for crowd control, they're just trying to bait Looney in the open, which makes it a lot easier for Chaz to really set Raikou up. And if they can get those consistent setups, that's when Morrow's really going to be in trouble.
All right, let's see what they can get done here. Mana, even at this point in time, 2 minutes in, best of 7 grand finals on the Grand Arena. Looney pushing forward, looking like maybe he wants to roll in for crowd control. Rolling into center field, Chaz is feared up into a full polymer. Beautiful coordination between Blizzo and Morrow. That is now isolating Raikou. He is avoiding the damage though quite effectively with Waz's support. However, having to use blind on the warrior means that Looney now no longer has to worry about that crowd control as a threat, which means Wildcard Gaming can push down on that gas pedal and go.
Yeah, one greater Power Blast lands. They need to be careful. Morrow with that ability on the Fire Mage is going to be able to put out a lot of damage. There's a Stormbolt on Chaz. Is there any follow-up? Paralysis comes in from Looney. Raikou on the run, but in the meantime, Morrow also taking a little bit of damage. Both these mages could potentially have to use an ice block. Morrow unfortunately getting line of sighted by Raikou with that greater Power Blast. He's going to be able to avoid that damage. And now Method Black, they're looking for another setup, but Blizzo completely denies it with the War Banner.
That was sick play by Blizzo. War Banner reduced the crowd control of 3 abilities, but it didn't even matter. Morrow's dangerously low. Looney barely getting Life Cocoon in time to stabilize them. Raikou now on the back foot. Temporal Shield, how much healing? Bouncing back almost to full. Now we see Chaz out in center field, shadow melding a Stormbolt. Well done by Chaz, avoiding some powerful crowd control. Now getting some of his own over on Morrow. Raikou is still struggling. Blizzo is tearing him apart. You can tell that Blizzo wants this, repping a composition that is so peculiar, really, in terms of the meta. Have we finally found the answer to the Rogue Mage Druid?
Yeah, Wildcard Gaming, I mean, I don't even know if it's a setup necessarily. These guys are all just playing at such a high level right now. Morrow, Blizzo, Looney all on fire. But Method Black, they do manage to recover, and we basically have a reset of hit points at this point in the game. We got about 1 minute and 20 seconds before dampening is elapsed, and we'll have to see Morrow now into a Cyclone. Chaz really just trying to control up the game as Looney pushes forward. Kidney shot onto Morrow, big damage. This could easily be the cauterized. Looney has to get out of the polymorph. Are they going to be able to break up the crowd control chain? They do manage to do so. Looney still holding on to that life cocoon, able to easily top off Morrow.
Greater Pyroblast being casted by Morrow. Raikou gonna line of sight it, but Chaz is counterspelled. Blizzo's coming out of polymorphs. He's gonna be chopping Raikou up pretty quick here. Meteor comes crashing in. Chaz Iron Parks stabilizing Raikou for now. Chaz desperately looking for Cyclones to stall out the damage and buy time to heal, but he is expending a tremendously larger amount of mana than that of Looney, and potentially Wildcard Gaming have a win condition off of that if they can prevent him from drinking. Looney, he's moving in. He secures the leg sweep, stunning up Raikou and allowing his team to go to town.
Yeah, big damage over on Raikou, but it looks like he will be able to survive. And now it's an interrupt on Maro with a full blind on Looney. Method Black, they want to try to get that ice block. Can they do so? Warbander drops down. Blizzo denying the zap once again. Blizzo with beautiful plays to keep his team in the fight, but Maro still barely holding on. That is going to be the life cocoon trading out for Wildcard Gaming. That was a nice setup by Method Black, but Blizzo with beautiful defensive plays shuts it down.
Raikou on 10%! Ice block available, pressing it at very low health. If I'm terrified, I can only imagine what's going through Chaz's mind at this moment in time, but ice block lead now for Wildcard Gaming. Mana advantage moving into dampening, and where was this Wildcard Gaming all year? They're playing this composition out of their minds, absolutely owning right now in game one.
Yeah, they're rising to the occasion. Raikou getting topped off. Chaz still struggling with his mana. Like you said, Sid, it could easily come down to a mana game in this matchup.
That could be
way
it!
Ahead. Full fear on Chaz. Raikou, he has the cold snap ice barrier. That might be enough to keep him alive, but he's forced into his second ice block. This is a big lead for Wildcard Gaming.
I think Method Black are regretting giving Wildcard Gaming so much practice. This composition is tearing in. They have every single advantage at this point in time. Raikou is stunned up. Big damage coming in from Blizzo. Chaz and a polymorph put on diminishing return. Looney now finally caught in crowd control by Raikou. Maro needs to be careful. He's going to activate Temporal Shield. He's absorbing all of these hits and going to heal it back, but not too much, unfortunately. Life Cocoon from Looney stabilizing him. Raikou's the one who's in trouble. He's desperate. He's spamming out polymorphs. He's trying to slow down the game for Chaz to recover. We may see a swap to Waz as well. Chaz is interrupted. This could be the end of game one if they aren't careful. Paralysis to follow up. Looney's in position. No leg sweep available, unfortunately. Storbolt is, though. Blizzo with the hard carry in game one if he's able to finish this. Dragon's Breath for 1 second, but 1 second may just be exactly what they need. Raikou holds on by a thread at 1% once again. Wildcard Gaming in the driver's seat.
Complete panic mode for Method Black, but Raikou does manage to hold on, and now they're getting aggressive. Full kidney shot on Looney. Can they take him down? Do they have the damage? Raikou wasn't exactly in position to get out optimal damage there, so Looney with the Transcendence will be able to portal behind the pillar and keep himself alive. But now, once again, it's Wildcard Gaming looking to get aggressive on Raikou.
Huge hit onto Raikou, even through the Iron Bark. Maro's greater Pyroblasts are devastating, looking for another here. Is Waz going to disrupt it? Maro blinks in, Raikou line of sights. Blizzo continuing to march forward. Chaz is crowd controlled. Do they have further crowd control? They need a Stormbolt at this moment in time. If they want to push for the kill, doesn't look like they have it, unfortunately. Now Looney's in a polymorph. Blizzo gets a double fear disarm combo. Blizzo has shut down after shutdown after shutdown in this matchup against Method Black. He is a one-man warrior army on a mission.
Yeah, and he's been doing a great job so far. Raikou does get topped off. He has Icy Veins rolling, but there's just not too much damage. Chaz goes for a Cyclone onto Maro. They need to get some crowd control onto Looney. It is the Life Cocoon. Full kidney shot lands, but Maro should be completely fine in this situation. The only way he goes down here is if they get the crowd control they need onto Looney. Interrupt on Chaz. Nicely done by Maro. Big damage from Wildcard Gaming. Raikou, can he hold on? He's trying to line of sight. Looney pushes in. Beautiful leg sweep into Ring of Peace. Now Raikou, he's still on the run. He's holding on at 10% health. Paralysis on Chaz. Wildcard Gaming, they extend the crowd control chain, but it looks like Raikou will manage to hold on.
It's going to cost Chaz a ton of mana, of which he has basically none remaining. Another counterspell. Maro with perfect offense. Blizzo gets blinded, but Maro doesn't need his help. Maro closes it out in game one.
This is one of the reasons they keep hyping him up as one of the best mages in the world, but then you look at this entire team, you look at how they play, and it feels like you could put them on any composition.
We are destined to be, if only you realize.
You don't have to be alone again, could I? Take you by the hand and never go, would I?